Are you hostage to your past? As Einstein said, we can't solve problems by using the same level of consciousness we use to create them. Set yourself free. Let Natasha Rosewood show you how you can reconnect with the DNA of your heart and soul and become your greatest self. Make your world happy.
So a lot of people lately have been talking about frustration. They don't understand the energy that's happening on the planet. Things are going very squirrely. And all we can do really is be aware of our own energy. And when you're feeling frustration, it's actually not a negative emotion, because I realize this, that when we're feeling frustration, it's actually a surge of energy that's coming up, that's creating momentum within us that wants to go somewhere. So say you want a job and you haven't heard back from the person after you had this very great interview, and you're wondering what's going on and why haven't they called and why is this not happening, and a sense of frustration and powerlessness might kind of set in. But when you're feeling the frustration, it's good to know that you're feeling this surge because there is something coming up for you. There's a change, and you're going to need this momentum of energy to actually make the change. But the change might not be what your ego mind thinks it's going to be. So when I feel frustrated about something that I'm working on not actually happening right in that moment, I use that energy to do something else, something that I know I can do. And I love to bake. So I go into the kitchen, and my husband loves it when I get frustrated, because I bake up a storm, or I cook. I say, let's have a dinner party, because that's something I can be in charge of and I can make happen. Now, what's interesting about that is when you use that energy over here and you kind of letting go and releasing this kind of hanging on, this attachment over there, you've essentially surrendered and you've gone into neutral. And when we get out of the way of our own selves and that thing is in neutral, then the energy can do what it needs to do and come back in. So what you might notice, if you're like me and you've gone into the kitchen to do a batch of baking, that the following day there's a message on your text. There's a text for you saying, can you please give us a call from the company? Just try this for yourself and see how it works for you, because all this energy that's coming up through us, our electromagnetic energy has doubled in the last 4 or 5 years, and the energy on the planet is also drastically increased. So it's really up to us to utilize this to get what we want. So don't get sad, get mad, and use that energy for something constructive.
Natasha J. Rosewood is a quantum healer, master intuitive, spirit medium, author, speaker, TV and radio personality, and closet comedienne. She is passionate about you realizing your potential. If you would like to learn more, stay tuned and hit subscribe. Natasha's mind-altering books are available on Amazon and Kindle. Meet her on the bright side.